All right, guys, I'm back. Third time's the charm. This is the third time I've tried recording this because I keep having like little interruptions or I just can't focus. Um, so I just wanted to do a quick check-in because I had a particularly bad day today. I am about 1 month post exosomes right now. I finished my exosomes the last week of January, or that's when I did my exosomes. It was 3 infusions the last week of January. Today is actually March 1st, so about a month. Um, I also have been back on my IVIG for 3 weeks. I think this is week 3. I started my IVIG back again on Valentine's Day, which was a Monday. And then I did another infusion the following Sunday, and then another infusion this past Sunday as well. So I just wanted to note that at the beginning of this video because I kind of thought that it might have been the IVIG that was making me feel kind of awful. And I'm still not 100% sure that it's not the IVIG. Prior to the exosomes, though, I never had this kind of response to IVIG. So I don't know if it could be like a mixture of the two or if something else is going on. So I woke up this morning. I know I needed to take a shower. And so I got in the shower. And then when I got out, I didn't really feel anything this morning when I woke up. I did notice after my infusion, though, this past Sunday, I had like a lot of kind of pressure in my head and a lot of neck pain. It was really weird because I usually don't get like headache or neck pain with my IVIG infusion. And I did notice when I went to bed, I felt like that. But then Monday, I woke up, I felt pretty decent. And then today, I got out of the shower and um I don't know, I like bent over to get something. I don't know what I was getting, and all of a sudden I felt like kind of like a shooting pain. It wasn't like super painful, but I felt it here on the left side. And the whole day I've had sort of like a kink in my neck, from here down to my shoulder, and I even have been feeling like tonight I felt like a little bit of like a dull pain in my hand. And so I've been dealing with that all day today. And right now, right this evening, it's just been neck. Like the whole neck feels tense, kind of like I guess it's like spastic. My light sensitivity has also been worse. I don't know if it's the light sensitivity or if it's just that I've had increased sort of like pressure in my head. But I've noticed that like my phone isn't really like agreeing with me as well. Even though I have been doing pretty good prior, you know, in the past. Um, so yeah, I've also been feeling a little bit kind of foggy. I don't want to say dizzy, but a little bit off. Like if I turn too suddenly, if I like, bend over and get up too, or yeah, get up too suddenly, I've been feeling kind of weird. As you can see, I have this towel back here because I had like a hot compress. I warmed up a towel in the microwave and I put it around my shoulders, and so I put this other towel back here to sort of so I wouldn't get the chair wet. I don't know if it really helped. I think it helped a little bit, but I don't know if it really helps that much. Um, it's just weird. Like I don't feel great. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I do not feel very good. The last couple of weeks have been pretty disappointing, and it looks like this week is not getting off to a great start. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's the combination of the IVIG with the exosomes that maybe both together are just a lot for my system. I never had this response to IVIG before, but I was also only doing 5 grams. But I don't think the increase in the IVIG would be that this intense. Because 10 grams really isn't that much either. And it's, subcutaneous, so it's absorbing very slowly. I may do 15 grams this coming Sunday because I need to finish the bottles because I have another shipment coming in on Thursday. So I'm going to have a lot of bottles again. So I may do 15 grams to sort of catch up and then get back to my regular 5 grams per week. And I guess if I feel really horrible after that infusion, then I can probably say that it's the IVIG combined with maybe combined with the exosomes. I have done a lot of IVIG in the past. I've done up to 80 grams in the span of a week. So like every other day, I think it was like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then like Sunday, I would do I would do 20 no, I would do 10 no, I would do 20 grams, I think. So it was like four days in the week. I was taking steroids and Benadryl, and I didn't really have severe side effects with the exception of nausea, but I don't know. There's just something that feels like this is not the IVIG, or it's not solely the IVIG that is causing this. It definitely feels like it's a combination of something. My arms are getting very tired from holding the phone. It's everything. Like right now I was like, I think crouching down on the floor, and I got up and my muscles were just like screaming at me. So it's been very, very weird. Today has just been particularly crappy. Yesterday, I think I had a headache, or some head pressure on the right side, which I have been having a bit of, just this right-sided head pressure. I did do a video on, I think like PMS, and that I had a headache for 5 days, and I chalked it up to PMS. Um, the headache isn't as bad, but it's still like kind of comes and goes, and it's like head pressure. It's not as sharp as it was, but there's still that right-sided head pressure, and I know my light sensitivity is worse on my right than on my left. I don't feel the same amount of pressure on the left, although right now, like I said, my neck, the whole thing is just bothering me. Um, so I just wanted to do this check-in because I don't know if this is going to be helpful in the future. Like, I don't want to scare people, but at the same time, like, if this is part of the healing process, it's good to know. If this is also a bad sign, it's also good to know, in my opinion. I did go into the Facebook group for the exosomes. It's called Exosomes Experiences. I did see one girl mention that she was going to start exosomes, but she was having second thoughts because she had seen a lot of people report that they had gotten worse from exosomes. I have not seen that with exosomes. I have seen that with stem cells, which there is a difference between stem cells and exosomes. But I have seen that with stem cells. I have seen several people that have, especially people with Lyme disease, that have reported that they did stem cells and then got worse, and never got better after that. Like they just got worse, like their histamine issues or other problems got worse, and then they just kind of stayed worse. I don't know if they ever got better, if they tried something different, but I have heard that with stem cells. With exosomes, I have heard that they help a lot or they don't do anything at all, but not that they will make you worse. But I have been seeing some people, in there talking about how it like reactivates viruses, and it'll make you feel kind of crappy for a while. But I don't know. This is my own experience. And like I said, today was not that great. I also had an episode on, I think it was Saturday night. I went for a drive in my car. I don't usually drive at night, but since I'm home alone right now, I'm just doing whatever I want. And I needed to take my car for a drive. I decided to go for a night drive. And I had a really weird, like, muscle cramp on my right calf. Um, Usually when I do get cramps and stuff in my legs from time to time, but it's usually in my toes. Like I will feel it in my calf muscle, but I'll feel it in my toes, and they are pretty painful. I can't walk. I can't, do anything. I don't think it's part of my SPS. I think it's just like one of those Charlie horses that people get. This time it was in my calf, but it was isolated to my calf, and it felt really weird. It felt almost like my leg was kind of going numb, and that's my driving foot. And it was kind of scary. I was almost home, but it was kind of scary, and I don't know if just the seat was cutting the circulation to like my leg or something. So I kind of adjusted the seat and I guess it kind of felt better. But it's just been a lot of these weird, strange little things that are kind of out of place. And my IVIG has never done this kind of thing before. So I can't completely blame the IVIG for it. It feels almost like I just have so much going on in my body right now that my body is just freaking out. Um, but that is what's going on right now. Sorry, I keep blocking the camera with my finger, but that's just sort of like the deal right now. My arms are so tired. Um, so yeah, it's been quite a day. I am debating whether I should upload this or not. Like I said, it's only a month in. Haven't talked to my doctor. She hasn't contacted me. She did say we're going to wait 2 months. And I'm just kind of like, I can't imagine that it feels like things are just not going to get better. If anything, I may go back down to my baseline. That's kind of what it feels like right now. Like maybe I'll get back to my baseline at some point, but it's so difficult to think that this is part of the healing process and then I could possibly feel way better than it. I mean, it just feels so, it's not excruciating pain. I'm not going to die from it. It is worse than how I was before, but I just can't imagine going from this to going to like not having pain at all or not having any kind of tension at all. So it's very strange to me. But yeah, that's what I'm experiencing right now. I did refer back to that blog that I've been telling you guys about called February Stars. Every time I feel like absolute garbage, I go back to her blog. And again, everybody's journey is different, but for the sake of my own sanity, I go back and I read her blog. She did stem cells and she did exosomes, and she does report feeling really crappy in the first few months of both treatments. So I'm kind of hoping that this is expected because, like I said, I just can't imagine going from this to feeling a lot better. Like it seems weird to me. Like I understand my improvement on IVIG and how long it took, and it just seems kind of like reasonable to me that to feel 30% better over the course of several years or maybe even 40% better. But I can't imagine getting like 20% worse and then like 80% better. It's just kind of blowing my mind right now, but either way, hopefully I'll look back on this in the future and think to myself, this was good. Either way, whether I get better or not, because it's helping someone else out there make a decision. You guys can always look at my other vlogs that I posted to compare your symptoms and your diagnosis to mine and make a decision whether this is worth it to you. To me, it was worth it because I really had nothing to lose. Yes, I do feel worse. If this were to become my new baseline, yeah, it would suck, but again, I'm not losing a whole lot. I'm not working, I don't have a job. I can't work. I couldn't work before and I still can't work now. So, I'm not really looking at a huge major shift in my life. So I mean, I can't sit here and say like this is the worst thing that could happen because I was already bad. But again, I don't want to speak too soon because it's only 1 month in. I could feel a lot worse a month from now. So I will try to check back in. I will try not to do too many check-ins because I don't want to scare you guys, but like I said, I feel like this would be useful for other people. So anyways, that's all I've got, and hopefully I won't come back complaining because it's not fun. But anyways, yeah, take care, you guys.